It's master of none. I'm like, yeah, that means he can take it down any avenue he wants in a real fight and beat you any way he wants to.
But not in boxing.
Yeah, not in boxing, no.
So are you saying, what do you think about the boxing?
In the boxing sense...
He does have a bigger reach, that's going to help him. Is there going to be a weigh-in?
So Mayweather... So people often look at like the Manny Pacquiao fight. Manny Pacquiao was an amazing fighter, but the thing about Pacquiao was, it's obviously not as strong as Conor McGregor. Obviously a better boxer. There's no two ways about that. He's an amazing little boxer.
So what's your problem?
He's about 5'5", 5'6". McGregor's like 5'9". So
McGregor's 5'9"?
What I'm going to say is...
McGregor's 5'9". Yeah. He looks bigger than 5'9".
He's very broad,
he?
I think.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is when Mayweather took on Pacquiao, he had the height, the reach advantage, arguably the boxing skills advantage, but Pacquiao was a little bit over the hill, had just been knocked out, carrying an injury. This is going to be a different fight in the sense that McGregor is younger, he is a southpaw, which is going to help him, hopefully should help him. He's stronger. He's got a very good chin. All right, the boxing skills aren't going to be there, but people are talking about him. Like Max Kellerman is I guess you'd call him the Gary Neville, punditry-wise, of boxing in America. Sure. He's came out and said...
He's managed Valencia.
He's the main pundit, and he came out and said, Conor McGregor will not land a single punch on Floyd Mayweather in 12 rounds. And, like, he is really well respected. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is... That is like saying that Barcelona are taking on Leicester City and Leicester City won't even get a kick. You know what I mean? I respect that Barcelona are the favourites, but to say they won't even get a touch of the ball is silly. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's basically what he's saying.
He's also... I mean, he's not helping, is he? You want to build this up as a spectacle. It's not going to be much of a spectacle if they're both just going... I
mean, I respect how... at least he's putting his opinion out there, but at the same time...
No, I don't get this whole... Everyone deserves an opinion thing.
No, but what I'm saying is I like the fact that he's come out and said something definitive. He hasn't sat on the fence. He said he's not getting a punch. He's definitely going to lose.
Why be definitive about something you know you're wrong about? Why say it?
I think he really believes it. The way he's talking, he's completely convinced that McGregor won't land a punch. And I'm thinking to myself, well, he's 12 years younger than him.
Do you mean on his face? Or anywhere?
Anywhere.
Well, that's stupid. I mean,
not land one punch. But he's like the guy in America, do you know what I mean?
Do you think that's because he's backing Floyd? Because he's sort of, you know...
boxing, if I was one of those... For me, I love fighting, so I just want to see the best fight the best and enjoy the show. But some people have real emotional attachment issues. Yeah, like, I hate Mayweather.
Yeah.
But what I mean is... If Mayweather beats McGregor, oh well, no bother. But for the boxing side of things, these people backing Mayweather, this is Mayweather's game. He is a boxer. If McGregor comes in and just doesn't lose badly, that is kind of like a win. It's a bit like Jeremy Corbyn. He's the Jeremy Corbyn of the fight game. If he comes in and just goes to the decision, then it's like... This is your first ever professional boxing fight against the man who's got 49 professional boxing wins. You're 0-0. And you come in and go... If you last 12 rounds with him, that's a win in many respects. Do you know what I mean?
Would you... And he's already won because of the amount of money he'll get.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the ultimate win.
If he does well, do you think then he... I mean, I don't think he's the kind of guy who'd say, I want to become a boxer, because I don't think he'd enjoy it. But it's definitely more lucrative than UFC, isn't it?
Especially this fight. So, yeah, this is going to be like...
Imagine if from here he goes...
Apparently he's going to make, in this one fight, what he would take to make about 4 fights in the UFC, or 5, maybe 6. So it's a massive, massive, massive money grab. But, yeah, I think he's... The thing is, you look at highlight reel footage of McGregor, and, like, the fan in me starts thinking, wow, he could do it. He could do it. And then I remember, it's like... He's fighting wrestlers, though, who can't actually box very well.
He's landing all those punches on that big man.
Yeah, but like when he fought a guy called Eddie Alvarez and people who are like very basic on the feet, like very, very easy. You could read them a mile off. This is going to be a world of difference. It's like going from playing Connect 4 to playing chess with a grandmaster. Do you know what I mean? So
master of...
Floyd is a master of defence, basically. But the thing is, ultimately, Floyd will have to respect McGregor because of the power he's got, and also one thing that should help McGregor is he's got a good chin.
He's
taken very strong. He's taken a lot of punches with 4-ounce gloves. They're wearing 10-ounce gloves, so the power's not going to be as heavy, which is also going to take a little bit away from McGregor. But to be honest, I hate Mayweather because
look at him.
He's a dumb cunt. When you listen to an interview from him, you're like, do you know when people have gotten really lucky in life and they think that it's
Then he's God given.
what they think is their brilliance and genius has gotten them. Now, he is kind of like a defensive boxing genius, but he thinks that because he's made so much money, he's an actual intelligence genius. So he acts like he's the smartest man in the room when he could. 50 Cent said he struggled to read one page of Harry Potter, like he's thick as mince.
I struggle to read one page of Harry Potter, but that is because I am actually the smartest man in the room, and I refuse to.
So I hate the way he's so full of shit and so overly self-confident.
Do you think he sort of bought himself that social status to be able to basically say whatever he wants?
Yeah, I mean, he's being charged for fucking wife beating and all that, and he's just an arsehole. So
good for him. What? Is he really a wife beater?
Yeah, he's convicted. Yeah, he's done time.
Did he?
He's a wife beating little bastard. So I'm as much as people look at McGregor and say he has a trash talker who flashes his cash and compare that to Mayweather, I think they're human being wise completely different people. Just on the outside, they look like similar, but McGregor, I don't think in a million years would commit that sort of style.
Let's also just accept that this is this is one of those fights where it's less about the actual. It is about the fight, right? But you can't. It's very difficult to analyse it beforehand because actually we don't know how good McGregor is. Well,
this is the issue I have. So many people are saying things like Mayweather's definitely going to win. McGregor is definitely going. I mean, not many people are saying McGregor's definitely going to win. Some people are.
This dumb cunt.
But the point is, watching stand-up fighting in a cage where you can take people down and the circumstances are completely different to a boxing fight where you can get right up close and not have to defend the takedown and not have anything else to worry about. It's a completely different style of fighting. So to try and visualise McGregor's punching and imagine how that's going to look on Mayweather in a boxing ring, it's really hard to do. So... So for that reason, you kind of got to sit on the fence because it's like... You've got to see the likelihood is the professional boxer is going to win this fight. That is fact. Like, that is the likelihood. But the way some people are talking about McGregor is if he's some bitch getting in there when in a real fight you would kill that cunt stone dead, makes me laugh. Do you know what I mean?
It also reveals is that some people just say definitive shit and then they don't really have anything to back it up.
But the fact that Mayweather is that scumbag that he is...
really helps.
I've watched a lot of emotional fights before in my lifetime, like where I'm really invested in it. There was a guy called Lyoto Machida who I really loved to bits. I was all for him, watched his rise to the top, and then he got knocked clean out, and I was like, it's worse than when your football team loses because it's so graphic. When you're watching that person, your hero worship, get the shit kicked out of them. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, just stop the fight. But with this one, I'm quite a big fan of McGregor. Not as big a fan as I've been of other fighters, but he's not just representing himself here, he's representing the whole sport. If he goes in a boxing ring and gets embarrassed, it's going to reflect badly on the whole of MMA, so that's why I really want him to win. Secondly, I have always wanted someone to knock Mayweather out. Every time Mayweather fought for the last 10 years, since Ricky Hatton, it's like, who are you supporting the day? Well, whoever's fighting Mayweather. Do you know what I mean? It's like whoever's playing Sunderland is who I'm supporting in the championship next season. And that's the way it is with Mayweather. I hate him like that. So emotionally, I think I'm going to do a live reaction for this.
So you're going to do a live watch? You're going to do a match companion,
something like that, right? I'm going to try and do a fight companion or record it and then put it up the day after, whatever. But just know
that's something to look forward to.
Just know. If
1999 on pay-per-view.
Just know, if Floyd Mayweather gets knocked out by Conor McGregor, as rare as that chance is, because
the video will be a few days late.
I think the sound that comes out of my voice will be like Timothy Treadwell getting attacked by a bear. I will go fucking mental. Those who watch True Geordie 2 know what we're on about. If you haven't seen the second channel, you know, what kind of fan are you?
The Grizzly Man.
No, seriously though, because I hate Mayweather so much and then there's so much right on this from MMA, I will go fucking mental if that little bastard gets his fucking head knocked off.
Why is it in Vegas?
Vegas is the fight capital of the world. That's where all the money goes down. That's all the betting. It's the fight capital.
This plan. Fight night in Vegas. the casinos have to hold a lot of money in their vaults?
Ocean's 14.
3 casinos.
Who's the Brad Pitt and who's Clooney, though?
We've spoken about this
before. Say in the comments.
Wait, didn't we say this?
I think you'd be the Clooney because you would be more likely to get emotional about a woman and try and win her back, whereas I'd be like Brad Pitt, because Brad Pitt in that film is always eating.
Eat a lot, yeah.
He's always eating, so that's the way it would be.
But everyone wants to be Brad Pitt in that film, don't they? Because he has zero of the responsibility.